Alright, guys, as I promised you, that right there is what I like to call a fire chicken. And it's sneaky. Now, sometimes when you're hunting it, it's a normal, everyday, typical big giant fire breathing chicken T-Rex monster thing. Sometimes it's not. Look right there. See that thing? It just jumped through a tree. My buddy said it's up there with him, and I was like, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Yeah, it's up here." So, boom. It apparently was not up there with him. It likes to play peekaboo, and it's sneaky. So it can be a handful. It attacks our buddy Pogo basically on sight all the time. But the problem with that is, watch what this thing does. It's a big, giant, mean fire chicken, and it does not mess around. Here's what I know about it thus far. And if you're playing high rank, it says you're in the Wild Spire Waste. So if you're in high rank, or approaching high rank, fair warning, there's fire chickens. Now its head, the top of its head more specifically, is breakable, and its tail is severable. It's weak to water, and basically all things but blast. It gets Anjanath plates when you beat it in low rank if you cut off its head or break its face. The star ranking is the amount of rarity it takes to get it. 5 stars or 6 stars, whatever is best. 1 star means it's the most rare. In high rank, you get Anjanath gems for breaking the head and the tail. They're pretty important too. You need them to make high level armor and whatnot. Oh, and the legs give you scales. Now here's a good way to break off its tail. If you attack it right in between the two of its legs, for some odd reason it breaks off the tail. That's the method I like using best. Here's a map of where it typically dwells. You can normally find it in 9, 10, 12, 11, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 3. You can find it down in 3, staring at the ocean every now and again. I'll show you that here in a minute. 13 is where it likes to sleep. 14 and 15, it just kind of journeys around, does its thing, messes with some predators and some wildlife. Now up here in 17 and 16, it doesn't really go there that often. Maybe once in a blue moons in 17. I've never ever seen it in 16, because that's where the giant fire-breathing monster skelly things are. Now, that's a footprint for it. That's what it looked like, so that's what you want to look for when you see one. That's what you know. Also, if you find some mucus on the wall, there's a potential that it's Anjanath mucus instead of Puka mucus. That's hard to say twice in a row. And, as it's God's intended, here's a video how the creators introduced it. 1, I like these videos, they're pretty cool. And 2, it's going to show you the next method that I highly recommend you use when fighting this Anjanath. And that is traps naturally found in your environment. Now as you see, she lures him in nice and close, tries to make it comfortable, or her, whatever you think this T-Rex fire chicken's gender is. That's all on you, but you lower it in, you smack the boulder with whatever you got, and ba-bam, it bonks it on the head. Now unless your Anjanath is really weak, it ain't going to kill it. It's going to make it mad. But you did do good damage. Now, what I usually like to do is I like to set a pitfall trap. So you just go into your inventory, quick select the pitfall, ba-bam, you set it right underneath them rocks. And if you don't have any ammunition, you can find them in those little flowers laying around right underneath that boulder. Kind of handy. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So after a little bit of luring him in, you'll finally get to where he's going, and then you bam, and it falls on its head and does some decent damage. 625. That's how much it did for me, at least. Now, there's also some more wild environmental things that you can use to your advantage, like these here trees. Bam, he's ensnared in some vines, and now he's stuck for you to waylay on. So just give him some good whackings and let him go. Now, for those of you who are actually paying attention to these maps, you'll notice that, hey, there's more than one tree like that. Bam, there you go. That's 2 trees in one area. If you ever decide to flee from him, just remember that he is not going to be constricted to small spaces. See, like that, he just came out that tiny tunnel. That's him down there chilling in section 3 where he occasionally likes to, I guess, look at the ocean. Here's what we call him a fire chicken. See all that fire? That's a lot of fire. And he can breathe that fire at an alarming potential. And I'm talking like he can reap Godzilla status with some of his fire breath. So be mindful of that. It deals quite a bit of damage. You look at his leg. You see how it's all scarred up? Got cuts in it? Gashes? That's because you've broken that leg and collected an item from it. Now, if you look on this other leg, it's clean. No scratches, no scars. Up here in section 13 is where he likes to sleep, as I previously stated. If you got a homie with you, and he has a good, powerful weapon, you can hit him in the face. Even if you hit him in the face when he's standing on the mesh, but bam, he gets stuck and gives you a chance to waylay on him. Once more, using the environment to your advantage. And as long as you keep at it, whack 'em, smack 'em, walk 'em, sock 'em, robot 'em for all I care, you will get your victory. But just as I said with the Bayroth, keep going, don't relent, and you'll have it. He's just a pain in the tuchus. And always remember that Monster Hunter is more fun when you got your friends. Because apparently I can't talk today. So always bring your buddy with you. I brought my buddy Gibbs. And as a little tip, if you can guess whose armor my chest plate and my belt is, that's the next video I'm contemplating making. Or if you noticed the little kitties in the background, let me know, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll make a video about the kitties if you leave a comment about them. And last but not least, thank you for watching our Monster Hunter videos, and I will see you on our next hunt, my monster hunting friends. Peace.